Welcome back to Daily Dose of Hebrew, weekend editions. We're tracking through 1 Samuel 3 and kind of looking at the parsing and translation as well as the accents on an every other week basis. Today we're going to look at the translation and parsing here of 1 Samuel 3:11. So let's read this together as we go. Vayomer Adonai el Shemuel, Hine Anochi Oseh, Davar B'Yisrael, Be'Yisrael. Asher kol shomeo tetzelena shete oznaiv. Now, if we go back up to the beginning here, let me give you a full translation before we begin. And the Lord said to Samuel, and the Lord spoke to Samuel, Behold, I am doing, or a doer, we'll talk about that in just a second, a thing in Israel, which any who hears of it, here's the it, anyone who hears of it, the two of his ears, they will tingle. So let's go back and look at some of these details. Amar here, Vayomer, is from the root Amar and is a call imperfect 3ms. And he said, Adonai is the subject, and so we get, and the Lord said here. The prepositional phrase to Samuel, we have the direction or who was being talked to. So the Lord said to Samuel, and this introduces then the direct speech that's coming. Hine introduces the direct speech at the beginning, behold, and we know something is coming, and what we get is a nominal clause with Anochi as the announcement, and then what Anochi did, I, the Lord, doing is then the announcement. Now this doing is a call participle, and it is a call participle masculine singular absolute from the root asa. Now this one gets a little bit tricky because what we're going to call this is an inceptive participle. And the inceptive participle is a participle that announces a future or an impending action, and this action hasn't yet happened, and so what we have is, behold, I am about to do, or I am about to do a thing in Israel. So something is coming that the Lord is announcing to Samuel. And the Lord said to Samuel, Behold, I am about to do a thing in Israel, is what we get. A thing then is the object of this nominal clause. We then get the relative asher, which, and then all who hear of it. Shomeo here is a call participle as well with a 3ms suffix on it. The it is actually the thing that's getting ready to happen. So anyone who hears of it, if we read Shomeo, the participle as a substantive, any who hears of it or anyone who hears it, and then we jump down here to pick up the subject, the two of his ears in a genitive construct here, and we have the two of his ears being the one who hears it. Those two ears are plural, and shete is feminine, and so what we get then is the two of his ears, they will tingle. And tetzelena here is actually a call imperfect 3fp of the root salal, so it's a geminated root, and we see that from the dagesh here in the lamed. This is not a PL. Remember, a PL imperfect would have a patach right here. That is not what we get. We get a hirik, and then we have the dagesh here representative of the geminated root. So that's what we have. Give us a total translation here today. We would have, and the Lord said to Samuel, Behold, I am about to do a thing in Israel, which anyone who hears of it, the two of his ears, or his ears, will tingle.